to those old lies. Follow your dreams, you'll see what you can be when you believe. Never give up on your dreams. That shining good your world can be. Reach for your dreams, believe you can be what you wanna be. Follow your dreams and you'll see how shining good your world can be.
No, the way to do it is just pretend nothing happened. You know, you just keep going like you were always there and nobody knows you were on vacation or missing. They just kind of go with it. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah. I'm just going to say one thing to you. Vodka baths. That's it, man. Just think about it. Right. Oh. All hail the Gubzlef army. And what have I for you today, my friends? It's Unite Warriors Menasor. Looking pretty fantastic on the box. The artwork is phenomenal, but they kind of just drew it exactly like the toy. That's a mistake because the toy, well, you know, when you put it together, it looks pretty awkward. So he looks pretty awkward in this picture. Yeah, but don't worry, we'll fix that with perfect effect. Yeah, we'll get to that later. But there's the box. Very nice Unite Warriors box. We'll turn it around. Hide hands. Good man. Oh, it looks like he got a tan. Alright, turn the box. And we have the side right there. And the back. And on the back, there's Menasor. Hold on, move that over a little bit. Moron. Alright, and what do we have? We have Motormaster, Drag Strip, Dead End, Breakdown, and Wild Rider. And of course it's Scramble City, baby. Yeah, you gotta love that. So, yes, looks pretty good. Now let's turn it to the front and then tilt. Now, if you can see that, yeah, you can see that perfectly. Right there, that's a good job, Hired Hands. Yeah, there's Menasor's face. And on this side is the Decepticon logo. And on the bottom just has all that usual warning stuff. I don't know. So, let's just get to open it up, check it out, compare it with the Hasbro version. Yeah, it's going to be pretty amazing. Because it looks much darker than the Hasbro version. Push the button, Hired Hands. And here we have the box opened up. And you can see right there, Unite Warriors, Menasor UW02, Decepticons, Stunticons, Combiner Menasor. And they're showing the Stunticons there. And I really like the way they did that picture. Very cool. And of course here's all Menasor right here. And then they have the tech specs. So, his strength is a 10, his intelligence is a 3, speed is a 2, endurance is a 9, rank is a 5, courage is a 9, fire blast is a 9, and his skill is a 6. So there you go for the tech specs. And then if we look right there, we can see the figures inside. There's Dead End. Motormaster looking much darker than his Hasbro counterpart. Yep, there's Dead End, which seems to have more of an orange tint. And then, you know, Breakdown, and of course, right over there was Wild Rider. So, that's... Alright, now we'll just do a quick, fast look at the instructions. Yeah, so there's that picture again. And then when you open it up, you see all the weapons. Now, there is a change, and that is now both Wild Rider and let's say Breakdown have this for their hand foot, and then Dead End and Drag Strip both have this one. So whereas the other, if you have the Hasbro version, I think Breakdown had a different type of foot that was a little more like a vacuum cleaner. I think it was breakdowns. I could be wrong. But I think it was breakdowns. But it's like this. Well, that one doesn't exist anymore. So, yeah, you just get two different types. They're the same on the bottom. I mean, for this, they're both gray. And for this one, it's both black. So, yes. And one thing because Felsbug is very OCD, he bought these dots. Why did he buy dots? So he can put them on the toys. So that way, he doesn't get the Takara version mixed up with the Hasbro, because that would be really easy to do with these. Because they're not that different. You know, if you went and you look, well, here's which one is the Hasbro, which one is the Takara. Actually, the Takara is darker in this case. But at the bottom, he put a little silver dot. Maybe you could see right there. And then when you separate it, the same thing over there. So, yes, Felsbug is insane. But it does help if you don't want to mix up your toys. Alright, so now let's look at the figures. Now, let's just go through the car modes, and then we'll get them into robots, compare the robots. So here we have, of course, we have the Takaras here, Hasbro's here. The big difference, racing, and the Decepticon symbol here. It's a very dark purple, here light purple, and it's much more to the front. When we go to the sides, he has the Decepticon symbol on the Takara, no such Decepticon symbol on the Hasbro. And when we go to the back, lights, no lights. There you go. Alright, now let's go to Wild Rider. And Wild Rider, here we are. Which one is which? Well, we can look at it, we can say, wait a minute, there's a black. It's got a nice little black bumper there. Well, that's the Takara version. Also, they painted the back window right there. So, we turn it to the side, and we can see here the upper part of the door is all red, and this part here is also red. So it's one big red piece of plastic. Here they did red, but they forgot to paint this one door. A little bit annoying right there. And the back, well, again, no lights. So there you go. Wild Rider, done. Now let's go over to Dead End. Could bring in Dead End over here. And actually, the Takara version loses some detail. It loses this stripe, but it no longer has this gray piece here. It's just red right there. So, and of course the bumper. No, the bumper's about the same. Alright. Turn it to the side, and there's silver here, but none on the Takara version. Go to the back, lights are painted, not painted. So there you go. Now we have a very big difference in drag strip. And here is the Hasbro version we all know, and now the Takara version, which is really, it's a much brighter yellow, more of an orangey yellow, like that's a duller yellow. The purple is gone, which is kind of interesting to not see it. And the seat is silver instead of black. These two end up looking very different. It's got black, they show black here. So, I mean, it's very different feel to it. Decepticon symbol on the nose. So really, these guys end up looking very different from each other. Go to the back, and in the back, no extra paint. So actually, the Takara in the Hasbro has a lot more paint apps than the Takara on this one. But it's kind of a preferencing. Which one do you like better? So, and finally, we have the leader, Motormaster. Now, a little bit unfair comparison, because this is a repro labeled, stickered up version of Motormaster. And here is the Takara. And the Takara looks fantastic, I gotta say. Right off the bat. I mean, really, really nice painted lights in there. A lot of the stuff that was done with stickers, they did with paint apps. Big thing is, and we go to the side, there's stickers here on the on the Hasbro version, I had to put stickers on, whereas over here it's painted on. Here's a sticker, this is painted on. Over here, the nice silver, nothing painted. The wheels are painted, not painted. The darker gray, the really dark, warm gray, right there, really helps. If we go to the back, we can see right here the painted purple. On the back here are stickers again from Repro labels. And then here we have Repro labels, and of course no paint on the back there. So there are the vehicles, so we'll get them into robot mode and do the same. This is a lot of work. And why am I doing this? Oh, despite Felsbug. Yes, that's a good reason. Take that, Felsbug. So here we have Wild Rider. Now this is the Takara, and there is the Hasbro version. And they're very different color-wise. Aesthetically, very different figures. And when you look at them, let's move back a little bit. They really have a very different color scheme. Yes. So it's like, well, what color scheme do you prefer? Well, to be honest, I actually prefer the Hasbro color scheme. Because here's just all gray on the bottom. Here you have black, the red, black there to break it up. That's really, I think the red looks really good with, as a scheme, it works together. Here, not so much, but the big difference is this. I can shake his legs, nothing happens. I can shake his legs, and yeah, he's doing a dance. So that's the big difference. And also the joint here is on the Takara nice and tight. Here, not so tight. So yeah, there you go, Wild Rider. So specifically, let's turn it around so you can see the back. The back, you know, pretty much the same, just a little red on the bottom. That's really it. So there you go. Next we have, we'll bring in Breakdown. And Breakdown is another one that, once again, I think the Hasbro version nailed it. I mean, the Hasbro version just, I like the look of this. More blue, especially when you get to the waist. I mean, here it's just, you know, it's just all white. You know, especially the abs don't look very good. Whereas here, you know, it looks really good. They did a good job on it. Aesthetically, it's, I think aesthetically, the Hasbro version looks better, but again, solid legs, flippy floppy legs. So yeah, if we go to side view, back view is basically the same. So there you go, Breakdown. So now we'll go to Dead End. Come on, Dead End, good job. Dead End and Dead End. Now this one, I actually think, for me, I like the Takara version better on this one. It's just one that I actually prefer the look of the Takara version. Yeah. Because this one, as red, it looks really good, but I do prefer Takara's take on it. I like the legs being gray, you know, different warmer gray. I don't know, it just seems to work. Pulls everything together, the black up on top. Yeah, so right there, I'm pretty much, if you look, there you go, there's the Takara head sculpt and the Hasbro. So about the same. You know, a little gunmetal gray here. When you go to the sides, and then the back. So, out of the way. And then another big change is drag strip. And these guys look very, very different. I mean, drag strip could basically be Sunstorm with how much yellow he has on them. But I like yellow and black. It just kind of doesn't seem very balanced. But then I really didn't like the blue face. I don't know why they gave him that blue face. But if you look up close, I mean, here you have the silver. Come on. No, not my glove. Let's go here. There you go. So right there, head sculpt wise. And here, same head sculpt, just that blue didn't seem to fit for me. I like the head sculpt better. I like the black on the top, but then at the bottom it just falls apart. This maroon color, I guess. Maybe it's maroon, I don't know. But this color here, I don't know if it works or not. This one is kind of, I'm not sure which I like better. Probably the Takara on this one. But I think, I'm not sure. Yeah. And then we'll get to the last. Wait, we're going to do a quick once around. So here's the side and the back. Right there. There you go. And lastly, and another big change. Takara version, Motomaster, and the Hasbro. And again, not a totally fair comparison because the repro labels. And repro labels make a huge difference in the figures. And so here we have it. And I really love the silver that they're using. It's not gray. For the arms, they're using silver, and it looks fantastic. Pretty much the silver they use all the way here down to the arm is the same silver that's here. And it looks fantastic. Really, really pops the figure. I do wish he had the Decepticon symbol in the chest there that the Hasbro has. But, you know, pretty much if you look at it, this is a sticker, this is a sticker, sticker, sticker. In the chest there's stickers. Stickers on the knees, stickers here, stickers there, stickers going down here. There's a lot of stickers on the figure. So, you know, if you're looking at it, you're going, wow, that looks so much better. A lot of it is repro labels, stickers. So, just to let you know, so it's not exactly fair. Okay, if we go side to side, we go to the back. And I really like the darker colors, naturally. Yeah, it just kind of pops. And the silver that they're using is much better than the gray that they use there. And the light gray. I just think that, yeah, the Takara version, I know repro labels will probably do a set for the Takara. And when they do, I will purchase it because, you know, it's going to look fantastic. You know, adding to this... Yeah, I really, darker colors, my style right there. So let's go and look at Menasor versus Menasor. Welcome to McDonald's, sir. May I take your order? Feel free, take your time, look over the menu. It's only lunch and 57 people are behind you. So just take a moment, look. Perhaps Big Mac, quarter pounder, Filet-O-Fish, fries, vanilla shake, maybe a nice apple pie, sir. And that is my opinion of what they've done to Menasor. They gave him the duh look of that guy who goes to the fast food restaurant and is in front of you and cannot figure out what he wants to order as he stares at the menu blankly for hours. So, bravo Takara, bravo Hasbro, you nailed that one. And that does take away from the robot being menacing, a la Menasor. Also, you decided to give him horns, which really helps with that menacing vibe. Note sarcasm. Chest. The difference, the chest here On the Hasbro version, you've got a little bit of gray on the side, and then it's all black. Takara, you've got the Decepticon symbol, purple. Open it up. Instead of just being the same uniform gray, like the Hasbro, and I'll open up the Hasbro over here. You have kind of 3 different colors going on. You've got a cool gray, neutral gray, warm gray, and it's just the neutral gray for Hasbro. Really not a lot of differences at all. I mean, you can just see the color differences, but I think figure-wise, nice, unified, and the biggest difference is quality control. It's something that has to be mentioned, and that is everything on the Takara version is nice and tight. The fists fit in tightly. The feet, they fit in tightly. These guys, both of them, they stay closed. They don't open up like these guys do over here. Fists stay in, whereas with drag strip over here, the Hasbro, sometimes that fist falls out. And also the hips. Here, Menasor, I can pick him up, he'll stand straight. If I go and I put his feet together like this, yay, look, he's standing straight, and then I do this, and that happens. Because his hips were not put together right. So there are many QC issues on the Hasbro. Takara rids all of them. So really it's, if you have a Menasor, well, do you need another one? That's the question. So let's just go to the end and have my final thoughts. Handy hands, push the button. Handy hands, hired hands, sorry. I've been away, vacation. Menasor, you bungling idiot. Yeah. I'm just sitting there looking at the menu. Yeah, that's pretty much you. That being said, he has design flaws. I mean, whoever designed him just wasn't thinking. He gave him a huge chest, okay? No waist whatsoever, directly into childbearing hips. And that leads to just awkward look. And so people look at Menasor and go, hey, I guess we're making the same face as he has. The horns, There's a lot working against Menasor. He doesn't end up looking menacing, especially when his expression is, yeah. But with the Combiner Wars, come on, let's be honest. You're buying them anyway. You're gonna buy Menasor because it's Menasor. And the problem is the Hasbro version. The Hasbro version has so many QC issues. Well, guess what? This does it. It fixes all the QC issues. The hips work instead of being off like the Hasbro. Things don't fall off. Joints are tight. And really, this is the premium way to go. There's only one thing you can do better for it, and that is to buy the Perfect Effect, Perfect Combiner PC04 upgrade. Yeah, Felsbug is going to review that. After this review, I finish this, then he'll do that review. And it just takes Menasor to the next level. So, even if you didn't want Menasor, when you see the Perfect Effect, you're going to be like, I want Menasor. And instead of buying the Hasbro version with flaws, pick up the Takara version. So, it has flaws. It's a figure you want. So, get the best one you can. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I'm kind of out of practice on this. So, all hail the Gubzlef army. And, what do I say? All hail the Gubzlef army. Goodbye. No, I don't do goodbye. All hail the Gubzlef army. Gubzlef out. Oh yeah, that was it. Gubzlef out. Why didn't you remind me about that? Kind of embarrassing. I forget. You know what? I'm just going to deduct money from hired hands. Hired hands! I'm taking away some of your pay. Yeah,